Sometimes it is just that easy. Angus Titan. Sitting out on a chunk of weathering pin Holloway. Here we have a little 1 9/16 inch Angus Titan. Just worn, basically a complete tooth still. Decent color, got a good burlap. I like the way they look when they've been sand polished like that. Just a classic looking tooth. Hey, that ain't bad at all. It's a pretty good tooth actually. Look at this little beauty. This Angus Titan is 1 5/8 inches long. Just gorgeous. Sharp serrations, killer gloss. Hasn't really seen a whole lot of wear. Just got that tip ding to the end, but you know, they gotta eat. All in all, that's a pretty good tooth though. Happy with that one. First flipper.
It's perfect. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a decent meg tooth, right? 3 11/16 inches long. Got a couple chips here and there, but you know, it is what it is. They've gone through a lot to reach us in the here and now. So let's just appreciate it for what it is. That's a nice, decent sized meg tooth. Happy to find it. Looks like a tooth to me. Yep. Angus Titan. There's a decent 2 1/4 inch Angus Titan. Good color on that. I like the way that gray root contrasts with that blade right there, and a nice black burlette in the middle. Still got some pretty sharp serrations on it, some good cusps. Tip ding, story of the day. Look at that tooth sticking out. Yeah. It's a mako. It's a good one too. All right, there's that mako all dried up, cleaned off. I realized it was already pretty clean when you saw it because it came out of the water. It's 1 13/16 inches long. Pretty decent shape. Got some feeding damage because the makos get the tip dings too, and a little bit of chop over there on the edge, but all in all, still a good tooth. Look at that tooth sitting right there on the edge of that spill. Doesn't that look good? Oh, come on, have the tip. Yup. Looks like a little Angy. Well, not little. That's a decent size Angy. There's a decent Angus Titan, 2 1/2 inches long. This one was in the sand, got tumbled out of the bucket, I guess, and then just ended up washing down where I could find it. I'll take them how I can get them. A little bit worn, but what are you gonna do? They can't all be superheroes, but that's still pretty nice. Get 'em made. We shall see. Sometimes it's not.
No, every day it is.
Yesterday I found a broken one. You were there.
We also found 10 good ones.
Oh.
It's fine. You earned it.
Oh, and unfortunately it's pretty broke up. But it's still a big tooth.
Got the whole time.
This meg tooth, 4 3/4 inches long. Got some beautiful colors from the mineralization that it got down there in that Pin Holloway formation. I really labored over this one, whether I should count it towards the total or not, and I am going to count it because I remember doing the 100 videos, and some of the stuff I passed for a complete tooth back in the beginning. This one's better than that, so here we go. +1. Surface Hemi. Oh, it's broke. That looks like an Angy right there, stuck between those rocks. Sweet one. Pretty good looking Angy. It's 1 7/8 inches long. Got real angular looking root on it. A lot of Angys do. Decent cusps, just a little bit worn. Again with that tip ding, but what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna walk right by a tooth like that. Meg tooth right there. Oh, it's not whole. Oh. You saw me dig it out, so there it is, all cleansed of filth and ready for its big show. Not as good as some of the other Megs today, obviously, but still, we'll take a peek. Look at this gorgeous Meg tooth. It's not a big one. It's 2 15/16, but what it lacks in size, it's got in color. Oh man, I just love the way that looks. The patchwork, like a little camo. I mean, it almost looks like bird droppings on the front, but I swear that's not what it is. That color is in the tooth. So yeah, I'm real happy to anytime I find something with colors like that. Surface Angy. This little Angy is 1.5 inches long. Got some smoking colors. Look at that. They get that by the minerals that seep down through the formation, and this one was resting right in between the Pin Holloway and the Chandler Bridge, so it got a super dose of nutrients down there, and it's this beautiful today because of it. Awesome, awesome great white. This guy's 2 1/8 inches long, and it's got a pretty good root on it. Sharp serration still. Look at the flat side. That's just an awesome tooth. I love great whites. I'm sure it's because we don't find a lot with the roots, and I found so many without the root, so every complete one, I'm just, you know, in shock still that I've got a good one. But yeah, this is probably one of the best great whites I've found at the site so far.
All right, we just got a Meg down here. Right here's the tip. There. Ooh, look at the colors on that. Oh man, flip it. Beautiful. Cool, good job.
Here we have my TOD, the tooth of the day. 3 3/4 inch Meg tooth that is just in fantastic shape, and it's got superb colors. Look at that. Got some burlette on it. The root's in awesome shape. No major chips or dings. I wish they could all be like this, but I know they can't. So finding the broken ones helps appreciate how rare the killers like this truly are. I know. It's already the end. What are you gonna do? I can't hunt 24/7, at least not anymore. Well, we've come to the end of another day, and we've got the Sloth Party Meg total up to 107 now. Been a while since we ran up those digits by 4 in a day. Got a couple of bangers there. They're small, but they're still beautiful meg teeth. An okay one, another okay one. Got a bunch of good Angies today, some makos, a killer great white. All in all, it was a fantastic day. So I appreciate y'all watching the video. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thanks if you've already done that. I really do appreciate it. And we will catch you next time. Until then, happy hunting.